OCD is a master manipulator. It's a liar. It uses your conscience and your morals against you in order to get you stuck in that trap where you're looking for that certainty, you're not allowing doubt. This is obviously a very difficult place to find yourself. It's somewhere where I actually found myself for many years. But these days, it doesn't bother me so much. And a big part of that was actually learning to realize that when you're triggered, when you have high anxiety, when you're caught in that rumination trap, the problem about that is OCD wants us to start looking at things in kind of black and white terms. It wants us to say that as long as we have any intrusive thoughts whatsoever, as long as there's any anxiety present, then that is unacceptable. You cannot get on with your day until you have that certainty. You are not allowed to feel good until you figure this out, particularly if it's something that has a kind of moral or taboo element to it. A lot of the time people feel that, they have to figure that thing out, because if they don't, then you're a bad person. Of course, all that is though really is it's just the OCD tricking you. When we get caught up in this idea of black and white thinking, where we're kind of telling ourselves, until I feel just right, I can't move on with my day. It's a never-ending kind of pit of doom that we create for ourselves, where, it doesn't matter what else might be going on. There might be all sorts of positive things going on in your life that day or that week. But because we're so fixated on the negative obsession, we tell ourselves that until that is gone, we can't enjoy those things. That those things, they might be there, but they're unimportant compared to the gravity and the anxiety of the obsession. And again, unfortunately, this kind of thinking, it tends to hold us back, and it tends to stop us from making the progress that we actually can. And if you're struggling with this kind of black and white thinking, I do have a 12-week program that is specifically designed to help you to overcome OCD. It's based upon the many years that I spent struggling with OCD myself, as well as the work that I've done with hundreds of people in helping them to overcome it. If you're interested in finding out more about that, you can head over to my website, robertjamescoaching.com. There's a link in the show notes. Many thanks, and off with the rest of the episode. To let go of black and white thinking, what we need to really learn to do is to understand that even when you're feeling very anxious, even when there's huge uncertainty and doubt, that actually also present in the body is a sense of calm and peace. But you have to learn how to look for it, and sometimes even to generate it for yourself. Often in the body, there is a sense of calm. If you pay attention to the body, if you slow down for a moment or two and just sit down somewhere, and actually, when you're triggered, pay attention to your feet on the floor, pay attention to your legs, notice your arms, notice your hands. You may be surprised to find that somewhere in the body, there's some real comfort to be found. And by getting in touch with that, it can help you to hold that anxiety, that uncertainty, that desperation a little bit easier. This isn't something that is straightforward. This is something that you need to practice kind of once or twice a day, every day for a week at least. That's my dog Bruno barking. Thank you, Bruno. But over time, what you can do is you can really build up the skill of finding safety in the body, even when you're very activated, even when you're very anxious. And by doing that, over time, you begin to see that actually you don't need to have 100% certainty. You can be, kind of 80, 90, 99% sure, but you can't be 100%. And when you bring that kind of level of acceptance to the challenges that OCD provides to you, when you can realize that you've got this kind of island or this anchor within, it's really liberating. It helps you to feel more confident in yourself. You realize that all of this time, these big problems have come from this idea that, things have to be black and white. Either you're good or you're bad. And really, it's not like that. You can be feeling anxious, you can be feeling uncertain, but also, if you pay attention, there's also calm available in the body. There's peace available in the body. You can be uncertain and you can still feel okay about that. And that really is a liberating thing. I really hope that you resonated with this. If you are struggling, I do have a 12-week program to help you to break free. It includes weekly one-to-one coaching sessions, videos. There's also worksheets, meditations, all sorts of things to help you to overcome OCD. If you're interested in applying for that, you can by heading over to my website, robertjamescoaching.com. Many thanks, and I'll see you next time. This video is for education only. It's not therapy or medical advice. If you're struggling, please speak with a licensed mental health professional.